Dubai is a luxurious city that many people dream of spending a holiday in. The city boasts some of the most expensive yachts in the world, iconic restaurants, and billion-dollar, eye-watering, ultra-modern skyscrapers dotting its skyline. Dubai is indeed one of the wealthiest cities in the world, with over 42,000 millionaires spread across different parts of the city. But there is one man who stands as the richest in the entirety of Dubai. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has accumulated massive wealth that enables him to live a lifestyle that an ordinary person can't even dream of. Be sure to watch this video till the end to find out the wealth, life, and assets of Sheikh Al Maktoum. Here's a look at the richest man in Dubai. Sheikh Mohammed Al Maktoum is the richest man in Dubai with an incredible net worth of $4 billion. Unlike many of us who are born into ordinary families, Sheikh Al Maktoum was born into royalty. His family has ruled over Dubai since 1833. Now that is a long enough time to build a fortune to last generations. No doubt the richest man in Dubai comes from that royal family. Al Maktoum did not attend ordinary schools. Instead, he received the best education that money can afford. He is said to have studied in prestigious schools in the United Kingdom. After completing his studies, he returns to his home city, Dubai, as an adult, ready to take on the various opportunities available. Al Maktoum started his career as the head of the Dubai police force, just to accustom himself to the security agencies. He stayed in the position for a few years before he became the Minister of Defense at the young age of 22 years in 1971 when the United Arab Emirates was formed. Al Maktoum quickly rose through the ranks to become the Crown Prince of Dubai in 1995. 11 years later, in 2006, Al Maktoum was crowned the ruler of Dubai. And surprisingly, in just 2 days of taking up the position of ruler of Dubai, Al Maktoum was crowned the prestigious title of the Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates. Talking of marital status, we get to realize that Al Maktoum married Princess Salama in 1982, one of his 6 wives. The wedding was one of the most expensive in the world at $100,000. Now, if we take a quick flashback into the history of Dubai, you'll be surprised that the city wasn't the wealthy tourist destination it is today. It was just like any ordinary city you may want to think of. But how has it managed to rise astronomically to become among the richest cities in the world? Well, all credit goes back to Al Maktoum's wonderful development policies and decisions. He will be remembered for playing a key role in the establishment of a successful airline, the Emirates airline. He also pioneered the creation of other amazing infrastructures, including Dubai Port World, Dubai Internet City, Palm Islands, and the Burj Khalifa, which stands as the world's tallest building. The Burj Khalifa, which cost a whopping $20 billion to construct, offers amenities and it's often considered the most luxurious building in the world. Now, looking at Al Maktoum's assets, we get to realize that he is a man of great ambition who has invested immensely in mouth-watering assets. Luxury defines every part of Al Maktoum's assets. He is said to own 2 luxurious private man-made islands in Dubai just to offer him a serene place to relax or escape the hustle-bustle of the city. He also has his formal residence located in Zabil Palace in the prime locations of Dubai. The Zabil Palace is a glorious estate that is nestled in the heart of Dubai City. And if you thought Al Maktoum's residence is open to the public, then you're absolutely wrong. His residence is a very secretive building, but details from those who have toured the residence reveal nothing short of opulence. It offers luxurious amenities, including pools, several bedrooms, among many more state-of-the-art amenities. And if you thought that is enough for Al Maktoum, then wait until you take a look at his investments abroad. Al Maktoum owns several properties in the UK worth $100 million. All these are real estate investments for the richest man in Dubai. And the most expensive one, being his Longcross estate, is worth $75 million. The estate is considered mysterious since he purchased it in the 1990s. One thing that surprised the locals here is that the property is surrounded by a tall privacy perimeter wall. But an aerial view of the property reveals that it is indeed worth a man of Al Maktoum's status. The estate contains lavish amenities and tens of buildings that serve as servant quarters. Al Maktoum also owns Dalham Hall Estate, worth $45 million, which he bought in 2009. This country estate sits on 3,300 acres of land and comes with some of the top-class amenities including meadows, ponds, expansive gardens, 39 buildings, and forest cover for cool, fresh air. Al Maktoum bought this property from Lawrence Phillips, a shopping magnate, and it is known as the most luxurious country estate in England. Well, Al Maktoum must have bought this property because of its strategic location. This property is just a few miles from the city and contains something that Al Maktoum enjoys, the Dalham Hall Stable, which is a thoroughbred horse stable. Like any other super rich who enjoys horse racing, so is Al Maktoum. He dearly enjoys horse racing as a hobby, and this made him invest in the game. It won't come as a surprise then that Al Maktoum is the founder of Godolphin Racing, which was established in 1992. The Godolphin Racing has quickly grown to be one of the most successful horse racing stables with over 5,000 races already won so far. He has achieved all this success for Godolphin Racing by investing in quality and the most expensive horses in the world. In one popular auction in September 2019, Al Maktoum made headlines when he spent $16 million on just 10 horses. And if that surprises you, then you wait until you realize that Al Maktoum spent $10.2 million to acquire a single stud in the 1980s. He doesn't take his horse racing business for granted. He has invested in expensive facilities for his horses. Al Maktoum owns horse stables in various parts of the world, including Dubai, Japan, the United States, and Ireland. In the US, he has the luxurious Jonabell farm, where the horses are treated with the utmost care. A tour through this farm reveals that each stall is fitted with a skylight, a window, and a fan to keep the horses cool and comfy. And the fences are not constructed with wood like you may want to think, rather they are made with expensive polymer material and, of course, considered much safer for the horses. Al Maktoum is indeed known to spend a huge amount of money on his horses and horse races. However, his huge expenditure on the horses is justified, considering a large amount of money he makes is from the horses. Al Maktoum's Jonabell farm also boasts of the most expensive stud in the world, called Medaglia de Oro. The farm charges $200,000 to breed a mare with this stud. But that is not all when it comes to Al Maktoum's assets. He is also the owner of the Dubai super yacht. He loves yachting and spends time occasionally on board his expensive yacht. The Dubai super yacht costs $400 million and comes with some of the most expensive amenities, enough to cater to the needs of a billionaire on board and his team. Standing at 532 feet long, the Dubai super yacht falls among the world's longest yachts. This yacht can accommodate 48 guests in its 28 separate suites, and when we move close to each suite, we realize it contains a flat-screen television, balconies to offer you stunning panoramic views of the ocean, and restrooms. Besides, this super yacht also has enough sunbathing decks, jacuzzis, and infinity pools with perfect finishing. You will also find here a private cinema, a gymnasium, a lounge, and a disco room. It also comes with a garage underneath packed with submarines just for a quick escape in case of an emergency or water games. But also there is a helipad which can come in handy in case of emergency. He also owns a private 747 aircraft which cost him $6.7 million. This helps him cruise around to meetings without wasting time. So there you have it guys, the richest man in Dubai, and from what we have seen, the title is held by one Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Al Maktoum is a billionaire and he is not shy to spend his billions on luxurious properties while living like a king. How would you define your lifestyle if you were the richest man in Dubai? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos on the richest people in the world.